Every great anime has that moment when it transcends emotion, storytelling, and animation. It's no longer simply a set of moving pictures put together to entertain you. It is something that rocks you to your core. It hits you with feelings you didn't even know you had. It makes you realize just how invested you were in the character's journey, as if you were right there with them yourself. For me and my time with One Piece, it was episode 1015. This episode seemed to blur the lines between imagination and reality. When Yamato made the connection between Luffy's ambition and that of the King of Pirates, I couldn't help but feel that same rush of excitement and stupor that she was feeling. Maybe it was the surreal, loose, colorful, and dynamic animation. Maybe it was that same soundtrack that always seems to sucker punch you in the heartstrings. Maybe it was the realization of just how far our protagonist has come, despite the plethora of trials and tribulations he has endured. The experience had me so immersed that it felt as though time had stopped completely. Seeing Yamato and Ace reminisce on the past and then put their hopes toward the future both reassured me and frustrated me. Knowing that Ace was no longer around and that they would not be able to share a drink on the seas as they promised, I couldn't help but feel a gaping hole in my chest. It reminds you that life can be so wonderful, yet in the same breath, so unforgiving. It is tragedy that forges the strongest of wills, and that is why our faith in Luffy is so unwavering. It seems as though he's invincible now, because no amount of overwhelming strength or physical pain could hurt more than losing someone so dear to your heart. This is one of the moments where One Piece makes it feel like more than just a show. It feels personal. It is this tug of war of emotions that elevates One Piece's storytelling to a level that far surpasses ordinary media. When Luffy walked out onto the roof and stepped in front to lead the worst generation, I couldn't help but get gobsmacked with another huge rush of emotions. Is it pride? Is it hype? Is it joy? I can't put it into words. This epic face-off between the worst generation and the two emperors felt like we had just reached the summit, the ultimate climax, the culmination of everyone's hopes, all resting on the shoulders of one man. As he calmly walks past two of the strongest foes he will ever face, you realize their strength pales in comparison to his. As he checks on his defeated friends, the pain and suffering the Akazaya members have gone through instantly became real. How much I felt at that moment made it clear to me that this show is more than just strong cartoon characters with weird abilities fighting each other. The bonds we forge with others, the life force that is friendship and loyalty, becomes woven into the very fabric of our souls. It leaves such a lasting impact on those of us who have had the patience to sit through Luffy's long and arduous journey. You realize just how much one character has affected the lives of those inside the show, and just how much you admire him. He always protects his friends, fights for what is right, and uses his strength to help others. He makes you want to be more like him. And with that, I just have one more thing to say. Thank you, One Piece. Thank you for everything.